folks, this is Eugene Stacy, again with Auditory Lounge with Eugene Stacy, and we're going to ask you to, once again, sit back, relax, maybe take that lid off your cup of coffee, or pour yourself that glass of wine as we review a very special non-fiction book, this one entitled Super Nintendo, the game-changing company that unlocked the power of play. This is by a video game journalist. Her name is Keza McDonald. Ms. McDonald also narrates the book. Again, she is a video game journalist who stepped into the actual headquarters of Nintendo, which are located in Kyoto, Japan. She was one of the very few reporters that are American that were allowed into the headquarters, and she gives us a first-hand account of Nintendo and their games. Now, each chapter talks about a Nintendo console and their games. For instance, we have one chapter talking about the NES and Zelda. We have another chapter discussing the SNES and Mario, etc. The first couple of chapters discuss the SNES and Mario and Zelda, going into their development in great detail. Each chapter is headed with the name of a gaming system, their games, and how it was developed, before diving into the detail referring to that system and its game. Now, this is written just like a book we have discussed on an earlier episode of this podcast, which was entitled Playing Nice. It had to do, if you recall, with a company called Blizzard, who gave us games like Hearthstone and other games. But now, we're doing the same thing with Nintendo. Now, the first few chapters of this book discuss Mario and Zelda in great detail. We then jump into other games and other systems in great detail. Anyone that is looking for a book about the history of Nintendo would enjoy this book greatly. Anyone that is looking for a history of gaming would enjoy this book greatly. Anyone that is looking for a book on the history of gaming systems would enjoy this book greatly. Here we have the ratings for this book. Plot point does not apply, seeing that this is a non-fiction book. Characterization does not apply. Book title gets 5 out of 5 stars. Book concept gets 5 out of 5 stars. Book series does not apply, seeing that this is a standalone book. Book type gets 5 out of 5 stars. Informational book gets 5 out of 5 stars. And finally, overall book, including narration, gets 5 out of 5 stars. This is Eugene Stacy with the podcast Auditory Lounge with Eugene Stacy. And remember, folks, here on Auditory Lounge, your table is always ready.